Okay, so building on the motivational moment that Joe did this morning, I want to paint a picture for you of the person that I'm seeking. It is a small business owner that wants to double or triple their size in the coming year, maybe from 50 to 150 employees, and or they want to build their people so that they can grow their own talent internally. Shelley Bauer, Building People for Life and Leadership. Now, are you going to do the silent thing?
No, what I'm going to do is Lynn's going to come up here, and she's going to move her lips, and then I'm going to talk. Well, hello, folks. I am Lynn McDonald. With Allstate, you're in good hands with ours. And we are Shoppe Ballard graduates, which we're happy to say. So anyway, by the way, we've got a $10 free. Are you moving your lips? We've got a free $10 coupon out there for any referrals. We don't have to write them. All you can do is send them to us, let me give a proposal, and you get a $10 little gift certificate from us. So anyway, back to my lovely wife. You can sit down now. When you're with Allstate, you're in good hands. Mine. We tried to coordinate that. Obviously, we did great. Well, all right, Dale. We're going to move to this side of the room, please. Come on now.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Do you have a book in your head, but you're stumped at how to get that book in your hand? Well, I can solve that problem. As a book coach, I know exactly how to turn writers into authors. I'm Dell. Look me up on the web at speakthroughme.com.
Don't you just have a most gracious smile? I've always looked at when I'm up there, I kind of need some feedback. I look over there and just that smile. Well, let's get to these two handsome gentlemen here first. Come on up, John, and tell us a little bit about what's happening in your business, please.
All right. I'm John Keller with Edward Jones Investments. We make sense of investing. And as you know, you're probably putting together all your materials for your CPA or tax return. Would love to sit down and talk to you about how to make more of your money be your money and invest in a strategic way so that you have it for later on in life. So give me a call. I'll be happy to sit down. No charge. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Michael, let's get the other handsome gentleman up here that's all dressed up in the suit. I've got my suit on, obviously. I've got a little something different.
Thank you. I'm Mike Stewart with Data Management Systems. I specialized in search engine optimization, and I like to help individuals and small businesses particularly, because I don't really like giant corporations. And that's the story of my life, but if you'd like more details, contact me later.
Come on out there. You notice in this group here how many smiling faces we have. You can look out the room and see all the smiles.
Good morning. I'm Mary Lou, and I'm the owner of Home Helpers. We provide in-home care for seniors and people who are recuperating either from illness or injury. And so we go into their homes and we make life easier by helping them with activities of daily life, whether it be light housekeeping, personal care, or companionship, or errands. We also do transportation to doctor's appointments and other types of care like chemotherapy and procedures.
Well, thank you. Good. All right, we've admired this gentleman's work, and it is fantastic. We saw some beautiful pictures last week of some lovely children here. How about this one up here? I'll hold it up. Come on up, Alex. Tell us a little about the photography business, please.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Alex Ginsberg of Alex Ginsberg Photographics. I talk about different aspects of my business from time to time, but today I just want to chat about it's getting to be springtime. Actually, it's getting to be the pretty part of springtime. So if you know a family that maybe the kids are just growing a little bit too fast, maybe this is a really good time of year to talk about some family portraits or portraits of the kids, just to commemorate different times of their lives and to capture some of those milestones that would hang beautifully on the walls for years and years and years. So think about me when it comes to kids growing up, all right? Thank you.
Did I do pretty good up there? I got the job in there. All right, Miss C, come on up here.
Good morning. My name is Carol Murray, 901-581-6755. And I help busy people save time, make money, and add to their bottom line. How many of you would like to save 18% on your telephone bill every single month? 901-581-6755.
Well, there you go. Let's see, we're going to get Lisa up here. Lisa, you coming down front, or you going to speak from the back?
No, heavens no. Since when have I talked from back here? My goodness.
We're doing good for time, too.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Lisa Kane, and my company is CSS Connects, and we do events locally as well as around the country. For those of you who do not know, we have a career fair that's coming up on April the 21st at the Botanic Gardens. If you have a business or your barbershop that you go to on a regular basis, a nail salon, a hairdresser, anywhere you can put one of these posters up. We have 36 companies, including FedEx, St. Jude, Peabody, and a whole host of others that will have a lot of positions available for people looking to get back into the workforce here in our own city. So we do this one 3 times a year. It's one of the ways that I like to think that we connect business with our community. The other thing I want you to make a real quick note about is July 10th, 11th, and 12th. It's Christmas in July shopping extravaganza at the Agri Center. We have an opportunity for somebody to win a car all 3 days. We'll have a little secret Santa walking through, giving out presents all 3 days. So make sure you come out and check it out. Carolyn will be there helping us with the fashion show, amongst a whole host of other things. Again, my name's Lisa Kane with CSS Connects, connecting business and community.
All right. Why? Anything else you'd like to say?
No.
I find Eric, Chef E, you pretty happy out there? Okay. We got a couple students here, I think, that have come here to join the class. Is that right, Melba? That you have you met them and you know a little bit about them? Would you stand up and introduce yourselves here in the very back?
Yes, you.
I'm David Lyman.
Just you're a student in design fashion?
No, business administration.
Oh, okay. Well, great. And next? She didn't know we were going to put you on the spot, did you? Oh, no. She had you going in old days of school when you don't be called upon, you kind of look down, hope the teacher, well, she looked down, but I still saw you.
It's nice to meet everyone. My name is Lisa McGee, and I'm one for business and administration.
Okay, it's good to have you here. Thank you so much. Well, let's get the title. Come on up here. You just walked in. We're going to say hello to you. Come on, Ruth.
Ruth Kirkhardt, the title. I do all your real estate closing needs, business picking up. 901-316-5139, or you can find us at www.collier-bell-title.com.
Boy, and they have a beautiful office. We were out there at the grand opening here, and it was absolutely terrific. Well, let's talk about our guest speaker today. I'm going to keep right according to the script. Are you going to like that? Oh, yeah, I'm going to have Carolyn introduce. All right, Carolyn Bendall. She's a certified, listen to all this wonderful stuff that I wrote down about her after spending about 5 minutes with her. She's a certified image consultant, president of Fashion Academy, and International Image Training Academy. She has presented to FedEx, ServiceMaster, FedEx Trade, Networks, and many other companies and organizations. Recently, she started Your True Colors Media and is the editor of an online magazine and radio show host. So far, so good, huh? Pretty impressive numbers right here as far as what all the wonderful stuff she does. Let's give a warm welcome to Carolyn Bendall.
Thank you. Do you need to leave right away? Or are you good? No? You're good? Okay.
Okay, my name is Carolyn Bendall, and Marva, we're going to bring Marva up here in a minute, but we're going to talk about how to present your best self, how to present the best you. And for some real quick clarification, because people have gone from business casual to business sloppy, okay? And just your casual Saturday wear is not what you're supposed to wear to the office, okay? Casual doesn't mean dress yourself so far down that you just don't even look like you have business on your mind. To give the example, this right here, this is the equivalent of a sports coat, okay? When the jacket does not match what you're doing, then what you're wearing, then that is a sports coat. So this is a sports coat, okay? We all understand that terminology, right? Okay. Now, I wasn't thinking about holding.
Thank you.
Now, if we switch, now it's a suit. Okay, now it's a suit because it's all together. Now, this right here, it is a dress, but it is a suit. But if you are looking, Marva, you want to come talk about this one? These are Marva's creations. These are her designs. But this is a suit, an actual suit. So your skirt and jacket. Okay.
And it's a little bit unconventional because of the way it's designed with this fancy thing on it. But still,
it's still going to work.
Fine for the office, for office attire.
Okay, and this stuff is all machine washed. So just because it's business casual doesn't mean, business dress, not together. just because it's business dress, don't be afraid, because you can get things that are machine washable. All right. Now, if you're going to add something like this, be aware of what your personality is. Because I can do this, all right? Oh, it's great, right? My personality is such that it's going to do that within about 30 minutes. So know if you need to put a pin in it, or if you need to tie it in a knot. Know those things about yourself, because you can do something way fun and then you ruin the look. Okay? So those were just some real easy little beginning things. Do you have anything to add to that?
No, and the one thing I know about dressing for business is that you need to be comfortable, and that's one of the reasons we actually designed this line, which we call the essential elements. It is machine washable, and it is very comfortable to wear, because if you're out about doing the business you're supposed to do, the last thing you want to do is be tugging and pulling, and because that will actually take your attention away from what you're supposed to do. So I think you should look great, but I value comfort, and I think that people should aim to be comfortable in whatever they're wearing, so that they don't focus on what they're wearing. They can focus on what they're doing.
Okay. Now then, to go to that comfort level, I've got on flats. This is business. Stilettos or not. This is business. Stilettos or not. So anything from here to here is business. Stilettos, no. Those aren't after 5 thing. And a lot of times we fall prey to that, especially as women, because the people in the store, they're just taught to sell it. Okay? And you can find mini skirts in the business suits. If you own a modeling agency, you can wear a mini skirt. If you're working in the bank, you don't wear a mini skirt. Okay? Depends on what you're doing. And that mini skirt really doesn't belong there. Suits that have embellishments all over them, you seen those? That's not for the office. It may be with the executive clothes, but that's because they have an insane person working there. That is something, that is what a classic personality wears for after 5. Okay? Because the classic personality just can't handle the big flowy fun things. It's like, no. So they take one look at those and go, I can do that. It is not for the romantic to look at that suit and go, I can do that for the office because that's fun. No. Okay? That's not for the office. Okay, let's go. Unless you have something else you want to add. Okay. Thank you. That's Marva. Into downward design. Totally off and close. Okay, is your image professional reflective? Yes, I wrote that in a very awkward sentence because sometimes clothes and business are awkward. A lot of times clothes and business are awkward. How do we know that? Because I get calls to come speak. Okay, that's how we know that. Okay, I didn't get a clicker.
I just did it for you.
Oh, okay. All right, men. We have 3 different types of business. We have creative, communicative, and corporate. Creative, that's that modeling agency director. That's the one who can wear the jet black, the black dress shirt, the funky tie, the black suit. Okay, they're going to wear that. They can also just wear the black T-shirt and the black suit. Okay, they can do those types of things. Communicative, shirts according to your body type. Ironed slacks, always darker than your shirt if you're presenting. Okay? If you're presenting, if you're a teacher, if you're a presenter, you're project management or whatever, and you have to get up in front of people and you're wearing khaki pants and a navy jacket, then you're sending the audience to your feet, not to your eyes. Okay? Because the eyes go to the lighter part. We had a basketball coach at Memphis that lasted about that long, Tick Price, and he wore khaki jackets and navy pants and a blue shirt because he knew he wanted his players to look at him whenever they were running on the basketball court. They were talking about baseball, and so I got baseball in my mind. Okay, corporate. That's going to be your business casual and business dress. Business dress is making a comeback. Why? Because people don't know what business casual is. So a lot of people have just thrown up their arms and said, forget it. It has also been around long enough now that they have found out that business casual means that you have a casual attitude at work and you do less work. Productivity has gone down. You know, whenever you get that phone call, you make that phone call and there's the recorded message that says, this call may be monitored, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they do monitor those. I was called to come speak to a company here in Memphis who, whenever you called a certain number, you got a college kid over in Ridgeway Center in a windowless room in a little cubicle. They never saw people, and so they told them they didn't have a dress code. They found that their phone manners with customers matched what they were wearing. Okay? They instituted a dress code. Come on in, whoever that is. Come in. Okay? So, yes, we are what we wear. We wear jeans all day. We're going to act like we're wearing jeans all day. Very prominent business here in Memphis over on Hacks Cross. You know that one? FedEx. They were low on United Way contributions, so they were going to have a second jeans day. Manager there wrote his VP and said, can I just, if they buy the second jeans day, can I just let them have one full day off? And he goes, no, why would we do that? And he wrote him back and he said, because when you have jeans day, I get 1/2 a production day from the ones who wear jeans, and I got 3/4 of a production day from the ones who aren't wearing jeans, because the ones wearing jeans are flittering around the office. Wow. They didn't have a second jeans day. Okay, go on to women. Okay, creative. It's the only place that dramatic makeup, extreme eyeliner, screaming at you eyeshadow and such is acceptable. Cleavage, sheer, any of those things, those are all acceptable. But creative, what is it? It's entertainment. It's entertainment. It's that modeling agency. Okay? Communicative. That's sales. That's sales. That's teachers. Anyone who deals with people. Anyone who's taught, you're communicative. But sometimes you may be corporate. Okay? Now, finance people, we had the finance. Okay, Alex, you're communicative. Even though you are creative because you're the photographer, but you're selling your product too. So you're more in that communicative area, okay? Just think that creative, very few creative here. They all own stuff down on South Main. It's the art district here. That's about all the creative we have here. And a few modeling agencies, okay? You're going to find your creative people in LA, mostly, right? Corporate, that's true corporate, and it's going to be the same thing as men. You're going to wear the suit. If you dress down day, that's when you do the sports coat instead of the suit. Okay? Capris, I've spoken at several different places. Capris are not on anybody's list that I have spoke with, that I have gone in and spoke to their employees. Capris are not there. Now, there is a new style of clothes that does work, and they're called, one company actually calls them high waters, some call them floods, some call them ankle pants. That's not a capri. Okay, those are acceptable. Capris are whenever they get up to here. Okay. All right, next one. I want to show you. I love this. Has business casual become too casual? My favorite is what's a dress code. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. I want to get to the pictures. Keep going. We talked a little bit about that. Keep going. Okay, here we go. What are people wearing to the office? More often than not, it's going to be this one here. The wrinkled khakis, button-down shirt with a tie. If it's a button-down shirt, you're sending the message to, especially if you're working with high-end customers, you wear a button-down shirt and you put a tie with it, you're working with high-end customers, those high-end customers know that you aren't quite all together because a button-down shirt never has a tie. It's to be worn with a sports coat or by itself. Okay? Wrinkled khakis. Do you know who started? Do you know who started khakis? Who started business casual? Levi's to sell Dockers. Okay. Over here, we have him in a point collar with the tie. We have him in, those are called washable wools. So he still can machine wash those pants. All right? And they still, and then they look a lot nicer. A lot nicer. Okay, and he's also in a wrinkle-free shirt. Okay, if you're not going to iron, invest in wrinkle-free. Yes?
$10 gift certificate to anybody who knows where that right-hand photograph was taken.
Airport?
Nope. Starbucks. Nope. What mall was that taken in?
Nope.
Sorry? Nope.
Nope. Tell me what TV show it was taken from. That'll help. They don't film there anymore. It's not a mall anymore either.
Right.
It's live at 9 and it's Peabody Place. Very good, Eric. Do I get the $10 gift certificate? All right, next one. Okay. Just very simple changes. Very simple changes. This, you can't really tell, but you can see a little bit. That's just a zip-up windbreaker jacket. And the fun little, that's not even a wool vest. That's a machine washable, wool jacket. That's a machine washable jacket from Talbot's. So just real easy changes, and you feel much better. She specifically said, I can go straight from the radio station to a public appearance and feel just fine now. Okay? Next one, that's Karen Perrin, if y'all don't, okay? He said the same thing. He says, we're on radio. Nobody needs to know what I'm wearing. But he admitted he'll leave the radio station and go straight to a PA. He said, oh man, I definitely look much better on that one. Okay? Next one. Okay? Here is some actual office workers in their realm. Okay? University of Memphis. She's a department head. Yeah? Everything she has on this side is machine washable. Everything she has on that side is machine washable. Okay? And she even said, I'm not going to panic if the president of the university walks in the office if I'm wearing this. Next one. I lost her. Oh, there she is. Okay. Even daycare. They wanted to show off the back of the jacket more. But she just has on a red shirt. It's just a simple red shirt. And we did jeans that fit and a red shirt. And she felt much better too. Okay, next one. Okay, the AutoZone logo shirt is acceptable at AutoZone. But she said once she looked at herself, the before and the afters, she said, I may never go back to an AutoZone polo shirt. Okay, next one. Okay, even if you go into business, Alex, this would be falling into your realm here a little bit. She has logo T-shirts. She goes out and she takes sports photos. She's the one that takes the photos of the sports teams, the little league teams, the high school teams and such. And she always feels like a slob, she said. She just always feels like a slob. These are taken for the commercial appeal. These are people who submitted and said, this is why I want a makeover, because I feel like a slob. So we took her T-shirt. First of all, T-shirts were not made for women. You need to cut them to make them feel better, to fit you better. And that's what we did here. We cut them. We cut the T-shirt up, and then we put a cami underneath it. We made a V-neck out of it, made it fun, and made it not cling to her hips. She's still wearing a logo tee. She's still in jeans, and she can still go out and crawl around on the ground taking pictures of the sports photos. Okay, sports teams. Next one, a home office. How many fall prey to this? This one I loved. She didn't get dressed. Her husband was a high school principal, and she didn't get dressed until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, this is also the commercial appeal. She has in yoga pants and a top that comes just to past, just almost a tunic, but not quite. She goes, I can't believe this is more comfortable than what I was wearing, which was her pajamas all day. Okay, next one. Okay, even jeans can work. You can look a little nicer even wearing jeans. Okay, this was another daycare worker. Okay, next one. Here we go. Wow. The college student. Okay, and she made the comment too that the slacks that she had on there were more comfortable than the jeans, and she just felt better. You can tell the way she's looking. You can tell. Okay, the next one. Okay, his was backwards, but because he wanted to look good in his off time, because he worked on a dock. But if you worked in a very casual atmosphere and you wore just the jeans and T-shirt, look how much better you can do. Yeah. Just an easy little thing. Now, if you're working in a warehouse, there was a guy who worked in a warehouse. He went to work there, and the guys all wore their tennis shoes. They were undone, very expensive tennis shoes, all undone. They just, everything, just wild hairstyles, craziness. And he was like, what is the deal here? Because the only true thing they had to wear was the T-shirt of the company. Okay, that was it. So he decided, I'm going to get me some black Dockers, and I'm going to wear nice black shoes, and then I'm going to wear the T-shirt they give me, and I'm going to make sure my hair looks nice every day. In 6 months, he had been advanced through the ranks to be an assistant manager. Wow. Those other 2 guys had been there for 2 years and were ticked off and couldn't figure out how come he got promoted and they didn't. Do y'all know why? The way he was dressed. I think I just turned it up or something. He showed them, not just in action, but in the way he was presenting himself, that he wanted to advance himself. Okay. All right, next one. I think we're done. I think that was it. Oh, one more. Guys, polo shirts are not your friend once you get to a certain point. Okay. Once you get to a certain point, you just toss out certain styles. Okay? You just do. He lost 10, 15 pounds just changing his shirt. Yeah. Okay? Just changing his shirt. He lost 10, 15 pounds. Okay? Next one. Okay, there's where capris are never okay for business. So it's much more professional on the other one. And this is a school principal. Yeah. Okay, next one. Okay. I'm not gonna go any further, but that's a dramatic example that's going into personalities. But I think our time is good show, Eric.
No, you're good. You got 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay. So sometimes all it takes too is changing the color that you have on. Since we have enough time, we're going to touch on color just a minute. 3 minutes. Okay. Okay. Sometimes it's just color. Because the color, I didn't put my Gaddis one up here, I should have. Sometimes just the color will change the way you look. Okay? Not working. It's not working at all. And now, it's working. It's because this is going to bring out things in me that aren't really there. And this, wearing the wrong color, this is what makes women put on extra makeup. Because trying to cover up things that aren't really there. Okay? Brings out the redness in your face, brings out the circles under your eyes. And this is whenever men, too, start going, wow, when did I age? This is crazy. What is going on here? And it's just that you got to simply change the color that you're wearing. Okay? Very easy. Real quick, are there any questions on business casual or anything like that? Yes?
I have a comment. Most of us in here are business owners, and I'm going to quote a very dear friend of mine. We are our business 24/7, 365. So keep in mind, don't run to the grocery store in your PJs.
That is when you're going to run into everybody you know.
You're going to run into somebody that's been wanting to do business.
Well, that's just Walmart.
Or worse, you end up on the People of Walmart page.
But it's true. I mean, we are our brand 24/7, 365.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you are. Okay, anybody have any questions on any of this?
Not a question, but again, a comment. I photographed a lot of corporations, and they want some kind of consistency to their staff. So they usually ask the females to wear a business suit or business attire. So that is a jacket, usually a dark jacket, and maybe some lighter top. But in so many cases, they're borrowing a friend's jacket, they're borrowing because they're not really they're not actually wearing that stuff to the office. But the photographic purposes they're making them. I encourage you for at least to have one business outfit that really actually fits you.
Yes, absolutely. And ladies, we can do it economically. I promise. We can do it economically. Guys, you can too. Okay? Come see me. I can get you the Joseph B. Bank sales whenever they're not sales. Okay? Anybody who pays full price at Joseph A. Bank just likes to pay full price for stuff. Okay. Turn time back over to Troy.
Well, how about this, folks? You know, every single one of those photos, you can tell, without exception, look better when they were dressed appropriately. And we've seen examples out there where you kind of walk in there and say, "Oh my God, you're representing this business here," you know. Well, we're going to get a chance. Bev, would you like? We haven't had a chance to. You've been working really hard back there. Come on up and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about Beverly Boyd Designs, and introduce your compatriot over here that's helping on the flip. you get up here okay?
Yes, I can. I'm coming.
Okay, here she is. She's got all her
You want to come
stuff.
up? You want to put it on just hold it? It's a lovely morning at Talk Shop Memphis. A lovely time to acknowledge upcoming brides. And today that's my focus. I'm wearing a beautiful pearl necklace, and she's holding another lovely pearl necklace. I'm going to have a sterling silver with a gorgeous flapper lady pendant. And I'm Beverly Borwick, fashion accessories designer. Beverly at BeverlyBorwickDesigns.com and my website, BeverlyBorwickDesigns.com. Thank you.
Well, come on up now. We're going to give you a chance to talk. I tell you what, I saw her at a fashion show. I told her I hadn't seen her in a number of years. But her design, I think artistic folks are kind of like old. They just see something different in this world. And I was very fortunate to attend your fashion show, which was most impressive. I felt like I could have been on the New York runway up there because it was absolutely gorgeous stuff. I tried on a film, but it just didn't fit. So
Thank you. My name is Marva Ballard, and my company is MG Ballard Designs. I have actually been designing clothes and dressing women for over 40 years, actually. So this has been something I have been doing since I was a child, basically. But recently we started this line of clothing called Essential Elements, and it's basically, we have two missions. One is to help women dress comfortably and professionally so that they can get about doing the things that they're supposed to be doing with their lives. And secondly, we're using this line to put women to work, making decent, livable wages. So that is the core mission of this line. Traditionally, I do leather wearable art apparel, really wild stuff. And that's actually how I kind of ended up in Memphis, Tennessee, because Colbert's used to carry my coats and jackets before they closed years ago. But this line is really kind of close to my heart because I really am, my mission is empowering women and helping women to become more economically self-sufficient. So this allows me to be creative and live out my mission. I've also had a dual career as a college instructor. I taught fashion merchandising at Tuskegee University for many, many years. So I brought my students in here. I'm kind of continuing with that. So I'm also on the faculty of University of Phoenix. So I'm supposed to be in class. I'm going to hand the mic over so I can get my students back down to class. Thank you very much.
Annette, you want to come up and introduce yourself?
Yes.
Hi, Annette.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
My name is Annette. Well, we're going to let Annette introduce herself. Carolyn, you give her the mic.
Okay.
Give it up.
Hello, my name is Annette Gavin, and this is my second week working volunteer with Joe Gardner here at the Talk Shop. We met about 2 months ago. I am a graduate of the University of Phoenix. I have a master's degree in business administration. No, I'm not working. I'm volunteering myself to put more tools and networking with other people and companies to put other tools on my resume. Even though I have quite a bit of experience, I wanted to do something that really would wow employers to really put me where I wanted to go. So I'll be here for this month and next month, and hopefully even once I find a job, I'll be able to still work with Joe and get a chance to meet a lot more people and networking, and that's who I am.
Very good.
We have a special treat we're going to do for Marva's students. Go ahead.
Right, we've got I need 2 volunteers, 1 female and 1 male, and we're going to do makeovers. You're going to get an outfit. The male is going to get an outfit from Joseph A. Banks.
70% off if you want to purchase it.
Right. And the female will get an outfit from MG Ballard Design. So I need a volunteer, and they allowed me to do my students. So the 4 of you are here. I need a male volunteer.
They got their hands right up. Okay. Next week, can we do it next week or 2 weeks? Can we do it in 2 weeks?
Yes.
Okay, we'll do it in 2 weeks. Reveal in 2 weeks. All right.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Marcella?